Kazakhstan are still ongoing. It is more and more like the square riots in Ukraine. The fixed elements of the techniques used. It is a replica of Ukraine's Orange Revolution in 2004. This has to make people doubt whether this is a color revolution instigated by external forces. On the one hand, several pieces of information recently released by the US Embassy in Kazakhstan are quite intriguing, except for a slight difference in time. Many other early warning matters are like some kind of unpredictability. On the other hand, there are many armed groups with good professionalism on the scene. From purely economic protests directed to the political turmoil, it seems that everything continues to move forward according to the script. Among them, the United States is full of doubts. In the final analysis, the United States has become the number one suspect of unrest in Central Asian countries. It's its own fault. From the Rose Revolution in Georgia in 2003, the Orange Revolution in Ukraine in 2004, then to Kyrgyzstan's Tulip Revolution in 2005, the United States has lived a lot of bad history in Central Asia to promote the Color Revolution. More suspiciously, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki questioned the legitimacy of peacekeeping troops stationed in Kazakhstan at a press conference on the 6th. We must know, Russia assists Kazakhstan Secretary Sector in counter-terrorism operations, protect the safety of Kazakh nationals and other important infrastructure, help Kazakhstan restore normal social order as soon as possible. This is an important measure to maintain stability. The United States has repeatedly obstructed, but has touched its fundamental interests. Coincidentally, the investment of the U.S. National Democracy Foundation in Kazakhstan has nearly doubled in the past 2 years. Some experts pointed out that it is entirely logical for the United States to support the protests in Kazakhstan, because unrest in Kazakhstan will bring great benefits to the United States. In fact, the so-called NGOs have always been manipulated by the West led by the United States. They infiltrated and operated in relevant countries. Once they see the loopholes, they fan the flames in order to seek to overthrow the regimes of relevant countries and establish a pro-American regime. If the large-scale riots in Kazakhstan are really controlled by the United States, when the truth comes out, it will also be the time when the prestige of the United States will disappear. The so-called American democracy is more like garbage. It must be swept into the garbage of history.